I understand that it starts at Longland, goes a couple of fields down from Mount Ivor Road, it comes all the way round up to the A28, and that's just for this area.
That's just Chilmington Green,
Green.
And then there are 7 other greenfield sites at least all around the borough that are scheduled for unnecessary and unwanted development as well.
Yes, that's right. One of the things that doesn't come across as clearly as it might do is that the fact since the year 2000, when the Prescott Plan was put into place, we've already built well over 5,000 houses. According to the planning department, we've got 6,300 houses which are either planned or in the planning, and we've got a further 3,000 which is the commercial sector in the centre of the town, which is to be built and is under active discussion. Now that represents more than a 50% increase in the number of houses, because in 2000 there were about 26,000 houses in Ashford, and 50% is more than local need and is a huge contribution to the growth area southeast of London.
So what you're saying then is that we have already this huge amount built or with existing planning consent on brownfield sites, and yet despite all that, these 7 greenfield sites, of which this is merely one, are still being earmarked for unsustainable housing.
Ignoring the fact that the current 6,300 where planning permission is already granted, but the current build rate of 500 a year is going to take 12 years to work out.
The thing that makes this area nice, its countryside, its outlying villages, the rural beauty and the history and the heritage of the area will be lost and lost forever.
Yes. Yes, and it's also the planning department of the Borough Council is led by the clique ruling the council. They're saying there is a special dynamic for Ashford, and therefore this building has got to take place and it's got to go on over and above the original Prescott building.
You mean the dynamic doesn't apply to any other part of the country?
According to them.
Oh, I see.
And that's what we're arguing about.
But it has been officially dropped, hasn't it? I mean, they've been told officially they don't have to actually obey this.
Well, the growth agenda is dead. Within the growth agenda, you've got the local plans which have legal standing, like the core strategy and the Tenterden and rural sites (TPD). But those are within the power of the council to review and to change.
And they're not doing that.
The council actually has an obligation to review these things.
Well, it does,
right,
particularly under the Localism Act.
In Ashford's integrated water strategy, they assumed that the raising of fuel water would occur in 2014, and in fact it's not going to happen at least until 2019. They also assumed that the growth in housing would be sustained by the construction of the Broadoak Reservoir on the outskirts of Canterbury, and yet that doesn't look like it's going to happen at all. Given that the water supply is being massively overestimated by the council, there are real concerns about whether we're going to have sufficient water resources to sustain the massive growth in housing that the council plans.
Yeah, so the Kent County Council had a select committee on this subject, and I sat on that committee, and they said that if Broadoak Reservoir was not built by 2016, Ashford would start to run out of water. Now the plans for Broadoak have been shelved for the second time.
So what you're saying then is that the existing houses already built are likely to have problems, quite apart from all these new builds that are being discussed.
Well, I think it's partly that, and partly if the building rate continued up to 2016, to be fair. But the other thing, of course, is that they've put a pipeline in from Buell, but Buell itself is going to run short because it's supplying the Thames Gateway, and it will not have the capacity to draw as it does from the Medway for Ashford and for the Thames Gateway.